Shalom. I want to start as always by giving all glory, honor, and thanks to the Heavenly Father Yahweh and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, for this wisdom and knowledge. Kol Halayim La Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakah Kodesh, as well as a double honors, a respectful double honors upon to the apostles and elders of GMS, the many various men and camps of Great Millstone, whom I've learned and continue to learn this truth under. I'm the brother Allah Yahweh, Lord willing this be concise, to the point, edifying, titled, He Oppressed the Poor. This guy is not fit for rulership. And who's that he I'm talking about? The so-called self-proclaimed W-H-I-T-E man, Esau Edom. He is the wicked that the Bible speaks of, pursuant to the book of Malachi 1 verse 4. And the earth was given into his hands, Job 9 verse 24. And we can see the fruits of that. And this man, he don't give a damn about his own people. He's destroying his own nation. And this is another example of this, him just oppressing the poor. That's wicked, man. And I can have a personal account on this. I got this from multiple subreddits. This is the subreddit Eyes on Ice. And you look at that, follow that subreddit. They jacking up Northern Kingdom Jake bad. In all these cities, they send they stormtroopers, they little ICE agents to do our people dirty. It says, U.S. cities are increasingly making it illegal to sleep in your car, even if it's your only option. It's just wicked, man. That's wicked. In Tennessee, it's a felony punishable with 6 years in prison. Hey, man, this guy got to go. And I personally can attest to this. I lived in San Diego, California, one of the most expensive cities in Babylon the Great. I was sleeping in a minivan. I had my own minivan from August 2017 to December 2019. I was sleeping out a car in a minivan, man. So I already know how it be. And it wasn't like I was just being a bum. No, I worked full-time security at this shopping mall that closed in downtown San Diego. I worked part-time 4 days a week overnight club security. I worked also in 2019 part-time as a cashier at Dunkin' Donuts over during the nights. I was doing that like 3 days a week, and I was doing on-call security for event staffing. I would do like San Diego State games or San Diego Padres games or any type of concert or event, or what do they call it, Comic Con conventions. I was doing that. So I had 4 jobs, man, and it's so damn expensive and hard to live out there. I had not even a shot of getting a 1-bedroom or a studio apartment in San Diego, California. And this is how it be. And Thawadi Yahweh Yahweh Shai, the Lord eventually shipped me over to Las Vegas. And then, it is what it is. But this is another one. It says at least 150 cities have at least 150 United States cities have passed camping bans, making it illegal to sleep in your car on public streets, even when it's your only home. In Tennessee, it can be punishable up to 6 years in prison. Same thing. So I looked to see what cities is this, man. And it says where bans and strict rules apply. West Coast hubs, cities like Los Angeles, San Francisco, San Diego, and Honolulu heavily restrict or ticket overnight vehicles sleeping on public streets and parks. That is wicked, bro. And so here it is. You working 4 jobs. You by yourself, and Thawadi Yahweh Yahweh Shai, I ain't have no children with me either. I'm just by myself. I'm working 4 jobs. I'm going to the gym. I'm not being a bum. I'm an active citizen. I'm over here sleeping in a car because you made these cities so damn expensive to live, and then you go in jail or ticket me for that. This man is a complete demon, and we can't wait to see. We're seeing this man and his kingdom fall. So let's get to the scriptures. This is wicked, man. Completely wicked. This guy, he got no chill. He don't know how to judge righteously. He was built to be the wicked. Let's go in the KJV, book of Proverbs, the 28th chapter. Proverbs 28 verse 15. As a roaring lion and a raging bear, so is a wicked ruler over the poor people. And this man don't do shit but oppress the poor. He's constantly constricting the people. You know, there ain't no middle class no more. The middle class is getting smaller and smaller and smaller. Why? Because he's greedy. He's a greedy, covetous niggard, a demon. And it's going to be like that until this man gets knocked out of rulership. You would think Esau got enough. These elite, rich banking families got enough. But no. And here it is. You got American citizens rotting, drugged out on the streets like Kensington Ave in Philadelphia, all throughout the San Francisco Bay Area and Seattle and Los Angeles and California, all throughout the West Coast, just homelessness, drug addicted, people rotting away. Meanwhile, them people over in Tiny Top Land and the land of Is Not Real is getting free healthcare. All of our tax, what they taxing us for is going to benefit them. They the biggest welfare state on the planet. Meanwhile, we paying to support them, but the actual citizens of Babylon, the Great America, is rotting and dwindling away and getting taxed to hell and back over here. And hey, people have seen it. That's why Second Ezra, the 15th chapter, speaks on sedition among men. People are going, pretty soon, these Americans going to hit their breaking point and they going to snap. This is Proverbs 29 verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. And going back to Malachi 1 verse 4. The Edomites, Esau, Edom, he's the border of wickedness. He not going to judge righteously. And you can see how miserable this man's damn cities are becoming. Right here in the alleged greatest country of all time. Let's get this. Baruch 4 verse 31 and 32. Miserable are they that afflicted thee, and rejoiced at thy fall. Miserable are the cities which thy children served. Miserable is she that received thy sons. That's talking about the Israelites. America received the children of Israel by way of blood, by force of the sword, oppression, captivity, slavery, grape, robbery. And now, hey, that's boomeranging back onto your own damn people and the rest of these heathen nations that didn't benefited off of our oppression and captivity. Verse 33, as she rejoiced at thy ruin and was glad of thy fall, so shall she be grieved for her own desolation. And America's falling like lightning, man. This place is getting worse and worse by the day. It's amazing to see. Let's, in the scriptures, we just type this in. Speak all throughout, all throughout the scriptures on oppressing the poor. This man did nothing but oppress the poor. And we gonna get right here, Job, the 20th chapter. I'm gonna get it in an AMP as well. Job 20 verse 19. Because he hath oppressed the poor, because he hath oppressed and have forsaken the poor, because he hath violently taken away a house which he buildeth not. He builded not. We get this in the AMP. This man, Proverbs, was it 20? Oh, no, it's Job. Excuse me. Book of Job, 20 verse 19 in the AMP. It says, for he has oppressed and neglected the poor. He has violently taken away houses which he did not build. Because he knew no quietness or calm within him, because of his greed, he does not retain anything he desires. And this man is as death and can't be satisfied. I believe that's pursuant to the book of Habakkuk 2 verse 5. Yet also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. And hey, why the fuck, if you're a foreigner and you paying any semblance of attention, why the hell would you want to come over to here, Babylon, the Great America? And I did a video, a live of these Jakes. One was, she was a Benjamite from Jamaica. Another I perceived to be a Jake from, I believe, Southeast Africa, one of those countries. And I asked them, hey, how y'all like America? We hate it. If y'all could go back, would you go? Yeah, we're trying to go back right now. This place is a shithole. It's a complete hellhole. And if for you to be, it's not like you drugged out, you doing some weirdo. Here it is. Your actual government is doing all types of wickedness and weirdo shit and PDF files. That's all throughout your government. But you could be an active working citizen down bad, sleeping in your car, and now you face 6 years of fucking prison. This is Babylon the Great America. Who would want to come here? Meanwhile, your schools is getting shot, your food's all plagued and poisoned, and your roads is all jacked up, your bridges is collapsing, your infrastructure is weak, yet they gonna fund all this money for wars in the tiny tops over there. But you can barely afford to make it. You sleeping out a damn minivan and your ass gets sent to prison. This man gotta go. And then it's not just the Israelites. Yeah, it speaks on in Book of Nahum that the shame of Babylon the Great America would be seen. All these countries is seeing it through the internet. They seen how fucked up and wicked this place is. And pretty soon, a lot of these, if not already, a lot of these heathen nations is going to go back to their own lands because they see the milk done ran dry and there's no point living in this violent place. It's done and nothing but judgment is coming to it. Speaks on this on Nahum, the 3rd chapter. But for time's sake, let me get this. Hey, this place is a joke. You got to be a damn fool to want to, uproot your family. Here it is. You got a wife in order. You from the so-called Middle East, and you got a wife in order, and you want to take her over to Babylon the Great America so her and your daughters can grow up to be some sluts with a damn Instagram and a OnlyFans and an attitude and some stretch yoga pants with some long-ass Glorilla eyelashes, and you got to work to damn death 60 hours a week to be broke and pay all the taxes. You got to be a damn fool to want to come here to Babylon the Great America. And hey, we love to see it because now all that hell, all that oppression is this is just the beginning, starting to boomerang on, in particular, you Edomites. And I love to see it. Ecclesiasticus 14 verse 5. He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? He shall not take pleasure in his goods. There is none worse than he that envieth himself, and this is a recompense of his wickedness. This man, he don't give a damn about his own people. You got his own people drugged up, rotting away in these cities, and this is just the beginning. I see another article on this. ICE arrests more than 1,200 in Atlanta operation. So, hey, this man's starting to come down with real great wrath. And that's primarily right now the Northern Kingdom he's going after. Of those arrested, more than 700 had criminal histories in the United States. Well, how the fuck did they get here? Through the Biden administration, he done let people walk right through the border, and now you gonna turn around and crack down. This man is a fool and a complete demon, and you can't trust anything this man says. Atlanta, Georgia. Immigration and Customs Enforcement agents arrested more than 1,200 undocumented immigrants in Atlanta as part of an operation the agency announced last week. And hey, man, if we already know, majority of that was the Northern Kingdom, so-called Hispanics, Native Americans. But eventually, what's the saying? The elders in Akim say, Northern Kingdom first, Southern Kingdom worse. Okay, so this man's coming after the Northern Kingdom, which would make up predominantly so-called Hispanics, Native Americans, Latinos. But eventually he's going to come after the Southern Kingdom. Judah, Benjamin, Levi, so-called blacks, Haitians, so-called blacks, Jamaican, West Indians, and Haitians. And this is the beginning stages of Jacob's trouble. So let's close off with this. This is the telltale signs of not only America's end, but Esau's end. Revelation, we know this man about to come down and is coming down with great wrath. Revelation 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth he hath but a short time. You so-called WHITE people. And disclaimer, like to always say this, not all so-called white people are Edomites. because you're going to have a lot of Israelites that look so-called white but aren't. But all Edomites are the damn devil that the Bible speaks of. And this man is currently in power. He's currently in rulership, and he sees his end coming. That's why he's coming down with great wrath. He's constricting his own citizens to inevitably force them into taking that chip, that microchippity chip spoken on Revelation 13, verse 16 through 18, that mark of the beauty and the beast, okay, to establish this man's digital totalitarian technocratic society. There's this dystopian hell he's got designed all these flock cameras and all these tracking and payments through card and digital banking, as well as these data centers he's setting up. He's watching. He's giving out all these free cell phones to get data, to get intel on the people, so he can come down with great wrath. But hey, what's the scripture say? For we are not ignorant of Satan's devices. And we got our eyes on this man. But Lord willing, we be protected against this man and his warpath. Sirach 10 verse 1, or book of Ecclesiasticus. A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man this ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. An unwise king destroyeth his people. This is not wise. This is just retarded, man. You gonna lock up citizens too broke to afford an apartment because you made these cities too damn expensive, and punish them for sleeping in a car. Wicked. Let's jump down to this. Love this scripture. Believe this, the 19th chapter. Ecclesiasticus 19 verse 22. The knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom, neither at any time the counsel of sinners prudence. And you look at Trump and his whole cabinet, all these devils, man. These people are retards, man. Retards with billions of dollars, millions of dollars, and a suit and tie and unlimited weaponry. Okay, that's this man's gift, the sword. But Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is about to snatch that out of this man's hands and all the wealth and riches he got by way of his sword. Let's get that again. Ecclesiasticus 10 verse 3. An unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. And this man is just this is the textbook on how to destroy your own people. All types of weirdo shit. You can't tell who's a man, who's a woman. All you go to your damn grocery store, nothing but prostitutes walking around. This man has thoroughly destroyed his own nation of people, but especially the Israelites. He has destroyed 2/3 of our people. Lord willing, we're not of that number. And through this grace period, through the eyes of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, we've cleaned ourselves up to the best of our abilities, that we can be granted salvation and mercy out of this impending destruction. Ecclesiasticus 10 verse 8 through 10. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. Why is earth and ashes proud? There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man. For such an one setteth his own soul to sale, because while he liveth, he casteth away his bowels. The physician cutteth off a long disease, and he that is today a king, tomorrow shall die. And this is what we praying for. Matter of fact, let me close off on that. We praying for righteousness, man, because everything here is just overtly satanic, demonic, and wicked. 2 Peter 3 verse 13. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness, where you ain't got shit and needles all throughout the streets of San Francisco and tent cities, and strung out, bugged out ass homeless people breaking into cars every left and right. And that's supposed to be the, a city of royalty, a city you would want to live in, San Francisco. And it's nothing but just junkies everywhere and crap all on the streets. We will look for a new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. Ain't trash all in the damn rivers and all in the woods. This man has destroyed the whole earth. he's destroyed his own people, and he's chiefly destroyed the Israelites, and he don't give a damn. But ultimately, if this man don't get knocked out of power in time, he's going to destroy himself and thoroughly the whole world. That's why we are praying for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai to swiftly move this man out of his seat of power, because he's not fit for rulership. Once again, U.S. cities are increasingly making it illegal to sleep in your car, even if it's your only option. In Tennessee, it's a felony punishable with 6 years in prison. And the book of Sirach, the 39th chapter, speaks on the principal things of a man's life. And this man robs you of that, steals it, taints that product, and then taxes you and hits you over the head for that same product. And now if you can't afford it, he's going to imprison you. Wicked. This man's not fit for rulership. Lord willing, we will continue to witness this man's fall and be protected against the wrath he's about to continue to come down with. I hope this was edifying. Shalom. Abad Babal DTA.